Happy Sunday. So, I thought I'd come on and give you a little history of who I am because I don't think I talk about that much and why I do what I do. So, just to give you a little synopsis, and then I think I'm going to start giving you some of the chapters from the book that is coming out. Very exciting for me. And yeah, I have got hair, the humidity here. It rained yesterday. Thank God. We needed it really bad. But my whole intent for my channel has never been about the money. Just so all of you know that. And it's not like some of us make a shit ton of it, because there are many people out there who block our stuff and do stuff so that we can't, or steal our videos or whatnot. Why? Number one, because they're scared of what we have to say because we're finally telling the truth. Number two, what we're saying does scare them because they can feel it in their bones and in their body. And that's how you know something is truthful, is by how it resonates in your body and how it makes you feel. So when you find somebody such as myself, I call myself a light worker. It encompasses everything. I've studied almost everything that there is within the mystical world, but over many years. I'm going to be 60 in February, so it's taken me a very long time. And marriages and relationships and children, and then realizing that looking for it on the outside was never going to make me whole. And once you realize that everything that you need is right here within you, I put myself into the psych ward in 2010 because I was so depleted. I could not think. I could not sleep. I could not make a decision for the life of me. I could not do anything, basically. And I had just gotten married for the second time in October. This was only 5 months later. That's how much the individual that I married depleted the hell out of me. And I didn't realize it at the time. But you don't until you can take a good look and step outside yourself. And, you know, do I blame him? No. Do I think he could have done a better job of being a man? Oh, yeah, for sure. But here nor there, don't care. That'll all be explained in the book, like I said. What I'm trying to get at, though, is the fact that it took me 16 years. 16 years. But I was raising children. And that is probably one of the hardest things, is to get out of survival. I not only had family, 2 baby daddies, 2 ex-husbands. The last ex-husband didn't really get too involved in any of that. He just didn't care. But to come after me in a way that I was the problem. I was the one. I was for everybody. Now, that's a lot of stuff when you think about it, to be responsible for all those people. Really? When do you start to own yourself as an adult? When do you start to take accountability for you? You know, it's that old saying of, you know, how long do you think you can hurt somebody and pick on somebody and blame them for things and never take accountability for yourself? You know, and the thing about it is, individuals like me who are very heart-centered wanted to help, wanted to see people do well in life, wanted them to succeed. And I, as a Pisces, 5 placements over, can see somebody's soul. I can see the good in them, but didn't see always all the layers that were over that and the shit that they would do, because they didn't want you to see certain things about them. But you already knew. See, that's the thing with me. I knew a lot of stuff. I just never spoke about it because I've been that way since I've been a little girl. You know, I've always been that different individual. And my family, my siblings, nobody's really ever understood it. I never even had the conversation with them. So, you know, when you step away from everything and everybody that you know, and you let them think what they want, because they're going to anyways, until they have their own spiritual awakening or they have any kind of inclination to even be curious about it, they're just going to drain you. So it's not even worth your time to try and explain it, because they're not going to hear you. And when I learned that is when my life became different, because I chose me first versus everybody else. And it does sound very selfish, but it is what this world is supposed to be. You are here to learn about you, and then to be able to share that beautiful life and kindness and love and authenticity of self with others that get that. And that is what I do. I have been single for a very long time, but it's by choice. And like I've said, it's going to take somebody to break down the walls and the barriers that still are there, because I choose myself every time now. I will always be kind. I will always show love, but I will never jump in it anymore with individuals who are not at the same frequency. And it doesn't mean ego. It just means realization of inner self and what I need in a partner and friends and individuals. And it doesn't mean that when I go out, I'm not kind and I'm not nice and I don't engage with people. I'm just very selective about when, where, who, why, all the things. And that is when, and I am getting so hot right now because I'm speaking truth, and that's how you know you found you, is when you say no to things that make you unhappy and or disturb the peace within you. I choose me. And if you can't choose you and then others, I'd sit back and take a good look at that. Something to be learned. So, Pisces, you're up next. I'll see you soon.